The wind howled through the empty fields as Lilli stood barefoot in her grandmother's garden, holding her old teddy bear close. The toy was worn and patched, its fur faded, but to Lilli, it was the most precious thing in the world. Her eyes welled with tears as dust danced in the air, each grain carrying a memory, each gust pulling her away from the place she loved the most, her childhood. She was 12 now, and the world around her said it was time to grow up. But how could she let go of the tree she used to climb, the songs she sang in the rain, or the stories Nana used to tell her by candlelight? The storm rolling in from the desert wasn't just weather. It was change, fierce, fast, and frightening. As the sky darkened and the first lash of wind tugged at her dress, Lilli whispered, "Please don't take it away." Not yet. That moment was more than just sadness. Her heart ached like something sacred was being torn from it. She remembered the first time she fell off her bicycle and how Nana had kissed her knees better. She remembered the smell of fresh cookies and how it filled the whole house. Every gust of wind was like a cruel hand trying to rip those moments away. And she wasn't ready. She closed her eyes and imagined the kitchen filled with warm light, Nana humming a lullaby. Her heart clung to that sound. The storm was real, but her fear was deeper. It wasn't the wind she feared, it was forgetting. The summer had started like every other one, with mangoes, sunburns, and barefoot adventures. But something was different. Nana had been quieter, her hands slower. The village children had begun talking about high school, about cities, about leaving. Lilli clung tighter to her world. The world of her small room filled with painted stones, broken crayons, and folded paper animals. She made a promise to herself. She would protect this world. Even if no one else believed in it anymore. "Lilli, you're growing up," her mother said one evening. "You need to let go of these silly things." "They're not silly," Lilli cried, running outside into the garden. The wind was picking up. She could feel something coming. Every evening she sat by Nana's feet, hoping the old stories would continue. But sometimes, Nana just looked out at the setting sun and smiled quietly, her fingers still on the knitting needles, but her yarn untouched. Lilli began drawing more, pages and pages of the garden, her teddy bear, her dreams. She hung the pictures in her room like charms to hold her childhood in place. One afternoon, Nana gave her a key. "It's for the old chest in the attic," she said. Inside, Lilli found photographs, handwritten letters, a tiny doll made of rags. Memories layered in time, each one pulsing with love. That night, Lilli slept hugging the doll. The villagers spoke of the storm with fear. It had been years since one came this strong. Windows were boarded up, doors locked, but Lilli wasn't afraid. No, not yet. She was angry. Angry at the world for trying to change her. She packed a small bag, her bear, a notebook, a wooden flute, and a photo of her with Nana. She wore her favorite yellow dress, the one with a tear at the hem from climbing the apricot tree. She stood at the edge of the garden as the sky turned a heavy orange. The first grains of sand kissed her cheeks like old friends. But then the wind grew stronger. She looked back at her home. Her mother was calling her inside. But her feet didn't move. She had made a decision. "I have to save it. I have to save my world." She walked out past the swing her father built, past the row of marigolds she planted with Nana. The wind carried whispers now, snatches of lullabies, laughter, her own voice from long ago. "I will find the place where memories live," she whispered. Lilli ran into the heart of the sandstorm. She didn't know where she was going, only that she had to go somewhere the storm couldn't touch her memories. The wind roared like 1,000 voices. Sand stung her skin. She fell, but got back up. She called out to Nana, even though she knew she wouldn't answer. "I won't forget, I won't forget," she screamed. Through the blinding storm, she saw a light, soft, golden. She ran toward it, heart pounding. The light grew brighter. It shimmered like sunlight on water. And then everything went quiet. She stood still, trembling. Her hands were scratched, her dress torn, her bear dusty. But she was still holding on. The light surrounded her, and the storm seemed to slow. Her feet felt warm, grounded. She heard a heartbeat that wasn't hers. "Welcome, Lilli," said a voice. She stumbled into a quiet place. The air was calm here. She rubbed her eyes. Around her bloomed the most beautiful garden. Just like Nana's, only brighter. The trees whispered songs, the flowers laughed, and her teddy bear suddenly felt warm in her arms. And there, on a bench under the old apricot tree, sat Nana. "You found it," Nana said with a smile. Lilli ran to her and hugged her tight. "I don't want to leave." Nana stroked her hair. "This place is made from your heart. But it can't last forever." They sat together, and Nana held her hand like she used to when Lilli was scared of thunder. "I missed you," Lilli said softly. "I've always been with you," Nana replied. They walked through winding paths made of old storybooks. Butterflies made of paper flitted by. Trees bloomed with photos and lullabies. They walked through the garden, revisiting memories. Lilli saw herself as a little girl, dancing in puddles, baking cookies, reading fairy tales. Each memory played out like a soft film in the air. "Do you see how beautiful it is?" Nana said. Lilli nodded, tears falling. "But memories aren't meant to trap you, my darling. They are wings, not chains." She saw her first birthday party, the time she lost her first tooth, and the picnic where she fell asleep on Nana's lap. They came to a pond where Lilli's reflections danced, one as a toddler, one at 6, one now. Each one smiled at her, holding hands. "All versions of you live here," Nana said. "They help you remember who you are." A path appeared. One led back to the village, dull, gray, but real. The other led deeper into the garden, to endless days of childhood joy. "If I stay, I won't grow up," Lilli whispered. "But if you go, you carry me with you," Nana said, touching Lilli's heart. Lilli looked at both paths, trembling. The storm still howled beyond the garden. "Can I come back here?" she asked. "In your dreams, in your stories, whenever you need to remember." Lilli knelt and hugged her teddy bear. "I want to grow, but I want to remember." Nana kissed her forehead. "Then walk forward, my girl. Carry the garden within." Lilli hugged Nana again. "Will I ever see you again?" "In dreams, in laughter, in the smell of apricots," Nana whispered. "I'll always be here." With a heavy heart, Lilli walked toward the real world. The garden faded behind her, replaced by wind and sand, but she was no longer afraid. The wind no longer seemed cruel. It was a messenger now, not a thief. She opened her notebook and wrote the first line of her story. Once, there was a girl who chased a storm to remember who she was. She woke up beneath the apricot tree. The storm had passed. Her teddy bear lay beside her, its eyes shining like never before. The village was quiet. Her mother came running, sobbing with relief. Lilli hugged her tight. "I'm okay. I just needed to remember." She looked around. The real garden wasn't as bright, but it was alive. Her memories gave it color. She told her mother about Nana's garden. Her mother listened and wept. "She's still with us," she said. That night, Lilli dreamed of fireflies and lullabies. When she woke up, she remembered everything. Weeks passed. Lilli grew taller. She helped her mother more. She even started writing stories. Stories of gardens, storms, and the love that doesn't fade. And sometimes, when the wind blew just right, she heard Nana's voice in the trees. She hadn't let go of childhood. She had folded it into her heart, where it would live forever. She read her stories to younger children, painting pictures with words, building a bridge between past and future. Her bear sat by her side as she wrote, still worn, still patched, but filled with magic. Just like her heart. And every now and then, when the sun set and the wind danced in the leaves, Lilli smiled and whispered, "Thank you, Nana. I remember." Thank you for watching the video all the way through. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.